trophy presentation later on.
So we are back now and getting ready for the Micromax final. It's Austin Oman who will be leading them out. Logan Rolfe will be second. Benedictus Masiokas will be third. Lewis Cocotti, Buddy Hugo, George Schweier, Alfie Mayer, Lewis Ebertson. And then it's Albie J. Stubbs, Javier Ramsey, Jamie Walsh, Chloe McGill.
I don't know what's happening, Mike.
Okay, sorry. So getting ready now for this final of the Micromax to get underway. They're coming round, lined up. Will it be a... Looks like they're going to get away the first time they're off. And
Austin Oman's been dropped, hasn't he? That is Logan Rolfe that will lead, or has he not? No, because the inside line has been taken back by Austin Oman. Didn't get off the line quite as well as he wanted to. However, he's made good turn one. He's leading into the dogleg. He's leading out of the dogleg. And off down towards St John's for the first time then. It's Austin Oman from Logan Rolfe.
Yeah, great start there by him. He looked like he was going to be left behind, but he found that pace. And Oman has really looked absolute the class of the field. As soon as this Warden Law track got damp, it's been all about Oman. And really the rest of the field has been either waiting for him to come past or watching him disappear into their front view mirror if such a thing existed. Anyway, so he's in the distance already after only 2/3 of a lap. But in second place, it's the 32 of Logan Rolfe, who actually start from pole. And then behind him, I think that's Cocotti, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is Lewis Cocotti, just trying to latch on to that 2 or 3 carts ahead of him. Again, it's still a case of slipping and sliding around here. But we've seen Austin Oman in the 2 super heats. He's gone away from everybody. He seems to be the class of the field in these slippery conditions. Behind him, though, that's where the battle is. Logan Rolfe, Lewis Cocotti, Benedictus Masiokas, Albie J. Stubbs, Alfie Mayer into 6th, Xavier Ramsey 7th, George Swire 8th, 9th is Buddy Hugo, and then 10th is Chloe McGill. On to the second lap then. And there's that 4th place cart of Masiokas, looking very racy on the rear end of Lewis Cocotti. As they head towards the infield hairpins here, the first left-hander is called Senna 1, then the right-hander is called Senna 2. And then Logan Rolfe heading out towards the chicane. It looks like anything can happen, and these 3 are about to be joined by Albie J. Stubbs and Alfie Mayer. So the 3-card battle for 2nd, 3rd and 4th is about to become a 4-card battle, and getting mixed in together, that's a change of position, as I think that might have been Alfie Mayer who's forcing his way through. Logan Rolfe is down to 3rd, now down to 4th. And we've got the number 19 cart of Lewis Cocotti in 2nd place now. Let's see who's 3rd. It's a zip cart driver, and it's Alfie Mayer. Alfie, having a bit of a mare today, to be fair, has now regained his composure and is on a podium position. In 3rd place, Masiokas. Logan Rolfe, what happened to poor Logan? He's down to 5th. The first of the novices, Albie J. Stubbs in 6th with Xavier Ramsey in 7th. The top 10 is rounded up by George Swire, Buddy Hugo and Chloe McGill. However, this is not over. Alfie Mayer. Oh, and Alfie Mayer is off in a big way. He's off in a massive way. Looked spectacular. I don't know what happened there. He went on the brakes and then just did not turn. Ended up on the grass and was a bit of a passenger. He backs it into the tyres. He'll continue out of there. That's quite a steep incline to get out of that bit of off track. But Alfie Mayer, who was the class of the field there, getting through into 3rd place, has now dropped it. And he will come through next time by. I'm not sure where he'll come through, to be honest. This has allowed the number 19 of Lewis Cocotti, and that's Benedictus Masiokas, or is it the number 12? Yep, it is the number 12. So Masiokas back towards Cocotti. As they continue then, that's 3 laps completed for this lot. On they go then, still plenty of time on the clock though. We've got absolute massive amount of time with 6 minutes remaining. The number 19, Lewis Cocotti, he's run as a privateer Austin Orman likewise, our leader. Austin, I can tell you, leading by a massive margin of 3.5 seconds. 3.5 seconds is huge in Micromax. And we'll keep a wary eye as this battle for second continues. And oh, look at that. Masiokas are trying to turn right on that back stretch. There, the back straight here curves to the right. Very hard to keep it straight in these damp conditions. And Kirkcaldy, Lewis Kirkcaldy, nephew of Andrew Kirkcaldy, if you're a sports car racing fan. And there's a challenge. Kirkcaldy took the outside line around the final turn, and it's worked for him. But Benedictus Masiokas has kind of served notice of intention, hasn't he? He did show his nose at that final turn, so Kirkcaldy will be aware of that. Behind them, George Swire, then LBJ Stubbs, Logan Rolfe is next.
Or find a pocket.
So race developing for second, or say developing, it's continued to develop the whole race long. This is Lewis Kirkcaldy. We haven't slipped up yet, Nick, and called him Andrew yet, have we?
Well, let's give it a go.
Now that I've said that, you're bound to. Two-card battle for second and third, about to be joined by George Swire and LBJ Stubbs. So be aware that a two-card battle for second, third is about to be joined by two more. It's about to become a four-card battle. Just under 4 minutes remaining. Austin Orman continues to put in personal best lap times. He's currently the holder of the fastest lap.
Not anymore.
So not anymore. Alfie Mayer, after that, you know what? His weekend has been a nightmare. He's had a mare as Alfie Mayer.
Alfie.
And he's just had a big off into the first of the Sennas, and now he's regained. The kart's all right. He went in nice and square, just maybe damaged his rear bumper, if anything. But now he's back in and he's 6th place. And he's ahead of Logan Rolfe. Logan, who started at the front of this field, dropping back considerably, which is a bit out of character, I've got to say.
Yeah, especially because that grid has been set by the results of the two superheats, which have been in the wet. Admittedly, if you were near the front from the heats yesterday in the dry, you could expect a different result, but these have been wet heats. But we are looking at second and third, the 19 and 12, Kirkcaldy and Masiokas getting a bit of a run up the inside there into the hairpin, but with the different lines they're going to take, and Masiokas really going tight. This doesn't tend to work because you tend to get a jet-propelled launch, as you can see there from Kirkcaldy as he comes out of the Gasworks hairpin. So it's honours even. They've stayed where they are, but every lap they're learning, and they've got about 4 more laps, about 3.5 more laps to learn about Warden Law for this in round 3 of the Kart Championship.
This is a really good drive, actually, from Lewis Kirkcaldy. He's kept his composure. Second place is, that's pretty special to be on any kind of podium. And Lewis has driven that kart through the puddles. Benedictus Masiokas is, round of applause for making this a bit of a race, really. And Benedictus has been unable on that zip kart to get in touch, really. We had a little bit of a look down the inside a couple of laps ago. But since then, he's kind of woke Lewis up to the fact that he was in a position to. And Lewis is aware now that he has to be very, very careful and be very, very consistent with how he goes about the remainder of this final. Inside of 2 minutes now.
Oh, we did too much curb there from Benedictus. That'll certainly rattled his fillings, if he has any. Probably these kids don't have any fillings, do they? To be rattled. Coming past the interestingly water pockmarked camera at the moment.
Yeah, it's a shame that. It's a shame. That's a good
so
shot
just behind, we got the next two, which is LBJ Stubbs and Alfie Mayer. Last time round, Stubbs gained 7/10. I think he's got a bit closer again. In so much, I think he's just gone on the inside. In fact, I think he actually just took look at now.
Zip caught into team battle. That
he's just got past. So Mayer, who's showed ever since that accident issue, has showed some pace. Goes into 4th past LBJ Stubbs with a 1:11.0. He is the fastest kart on track. I'm not convinced that Austin Orman is running at 10/10 at the moment because he knows he's done enough to win this.
He's kind of paced. Well, he's still putting in fastest personal bests, and But
I think what's happening actually is obviously we see this is that with every lap people improve. There's someone facing the wrong way. I'm assuming it's a back marker, even though the front drivers are coming up towards us. This particular car. And already, look at the Alfie, he's already gained a huge amount of time.
He's coming back, hasn't he? 45 seconds remaining. I'm not sure whether Austin's going to...
We'll get this in 2 more, because the leader's obviously a long way ahead of these.
Yeah, Austin Oman is 6 seconds from Lewis Kokotti in second. Benedictus Masiokas is the next kart up, and then 2 seconds to Alfie Mayer. That's going to come down massively.
Oman crosses the line now.
22 seconds on the clock there. So he will get another lap after this. He's on the penultimate lap. And again, just ahead of these, we'll stick with Alfie Mayer catching Masiokas for the next lap or so, Nick, and then we'll have a look at Austin and
take him home.
And take him home
for the
on final lap.
That kart with the blue overalls, that's the kart being lapped. He's had a few problems. It's not been his day.
He stays out the way.
It's actually one of the novices. It's the 77, so it's Carter Jackson. He's obviously very big early in his karting career, and more importantly, he's having just started off with a very, very wet day, which is not great.
Yeah, you've got to learn how to drive in the wet in the UK, I'm afraid. It's
probably more important than learning how to drive in the dry.
Yes.
So the 12 there of Benedictus is right. Alfie J has got right up behind him. So this is the battle of the third, final set in the podium.
Alfie Mayer.
Alfie Mayer's really got some pace, and he's going to take it. I think he's going to get past in second. There's a good chance. I think he's getting to second, because that's Kokotti in the red kart. So this is a fantastic comeback by Mayer. And I think he's really on the close of getting second. But now 3 of them running together through the horseshoe.
He's caught Kokotti by surprise. Kokotti did not see that coming, and Alfie Mayer has gone through. And Kokotti about to be challenged for the final step of the podium, even crossing the line literally feet apart. We're going to pick up Austin Oman for the final part of his lap as he stays with it. Does Kokotti?
I think second settle. I think Mayer's just found
Mayer's
late
out,
race pace in second, so he may have to leave this battle for third. I also think, actually, in fairness, I think now he's got his brain back in gear. Kokotti was probably okay for third. So let's nip forward to our leader, who should be somewhere in the centre 1 at the moment, or centre 2.
He's just about to go into the second centre. So just coming towards the chicane now. There he is. Austin Oman, a bit of a masterclass in driving a Micromax in the wet. That was me doing that with me foot, Nick. Off he goes towards the gasworks. It'll be a proud moment for his dad, Tristan. Tristan Oman has won many races here at Warden Law. Former Super 1 champion sees his son come home to take a final in the Kart Championship in Micromax. And it will be one more corner remaining, and Austin Oman has not put a wheel wrong here.
Superb drive.
Absolutely superb drive, and takes the checkered flag to take round 3 of the Kart Championship. Once again, I'll leave you, Nick.
Yeah, leave him. And put them actually in your ears this time. And try and hear it.
It's pointless.
I can't hear his complaints anymore, so I've faded him out. So what he's going to do now is hopefully he's going to put the earphone and go, I can hear what's going on. And go, I can hear what's going on. And he can hear us now. So just so Joe, remember, we'll count you in. Okay, the colours. Let's give you a rundown. It's Austin Oman from Alfie Mayer, Lewis Kokotti, Benedictus Masiokas, George Schweier, Albie J. Stubbs was 6th. In 7th is Logan Rolfe, 8th is Lewis Herbertson, 9th was Victor Popocool, 10th Chloe McGill, 11th Alfie Garrett, 12th was Xavier Ramsey, 13th Jamie Walsh, 14th Sebastian Crawford, 15th Jack Mellon, 16th Elijah West, then it's Ruben Segu, and I think, Freddie Blackshaw has come over the line. I think there's actually a couple who are still trying to complete the race as we go. As they come in, and they're trying to get the helmet off. So any second now, we will go and see Joe with our winner. He's going to need to do some crouching down. There we go. So let us pass ourselves over to Joe Bradley with... Oh, no, he's got the wrong side. No, it's that side. That's it. So, Joe, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Austin, I've got to say you make me feel very old, because I remember seeing your dad win here. What a drive that was. Well done, mate. How do you feel?
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah, you drove round in the wet. I think you've driven Warden Law in the wet before, haven't you, by the looks of that?
Once or twice.
Once or twice. Is your dad very helpful then with your tips on how to get round?
Yes.
I want to ask you, is that your first big race that you've won here at Warden Law?
It's the first time I've won at Warden Law.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, I thought that. Do you think your mum and dad's going to be really proud of you today?
Yeah.
And you're feeling really great, eh? Well, Austin, that was an absolute. When you watch it back on telly, you'll hear me say that was a masterclass in how to drive a Micromax in the wet. Look at this smile, everybody. Austin is delighted with this. Well done. Wave to everybody on the camera, Austin. There you go, guys. We're done.
Bye.